Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. Want to learn how to get back your ex? Check the link in the description box to learn how. Am I an a-hole? Or am I justified? He cheated. I caught him. He told me everything I wanted to hear. He said he would block her and tell her he's done. But I didn't say when. Just say give time. He was supposed to block this person long ago due to something she did to me. But lied and said he did that, when clearly they cheated. He kept telling me it was for money, filming porn, and that he wasn't attracted to her like that at all. Now I feel like he's doing anything he can to try and go back to normal. He has a lot going on. His mother is in and out of the hospital. He is starting treatment for his own mental health issues this week. So I tried venting about how I was upset, but he wants me to just be okay with this news for a few weeks until he gets over his appointment. I was upset he is taking this long to block her and how it's making me feel like things haven't changed. He then tells me, why are you starting shit today of all days? Guys, there's no birthday or anniversary of death date. Today was the first day he can start doing activities outside, he explained. And the rest of the week is going to be all the stress I mentioned before. And here I was thinking I mixed up his appointment date. He didn't tell me the date because he was so distant the week before. I tried explaining my feelings and then says, if you can't let this go for this week, I will stop talking to you for the week. And I was explaining how I understood that it's bad timing and I apologized for my part, but when was I supposed to find out he cheated? Lol. Next thing you know, he says he's done and I'm like, what are you done with? This conversation or me? Then he screams at the top of his lungs at me and I just hung up. Like what? The fuck. I haven't heard anything in hours. I just couldn't stay on the phone with the yelling. No, I don't live with him. Guys, obviously he gaslit me before. And his reaction of flipping it around now. But mental issues or not, am I in the wrong for getting it off my chest? Is it wrong for me to be pissed at him to be the one to say he will block her and then doesn't follow up on that promise because now's not a good time? I get depressed and having the past haunt you. And now he is guilty of being caught on top of this. Please someone give me advice because this is messed up. I feel upset that I triggered him, but at the same time, his actions is why he had a bad day. Here are some of the best comments from our community. You are not in the wrong for holding someone accountable for their harmful and disrespectful actions. This pause has got to be kidding with this noise. Be angry for yourself. You are giving him all the power by losing yourself in doing the pick-me dance. If someone you love was going through what you are, would you really tell them to do what you're doing, and stay in the type of relationship you've described in this post? Turn this around. The audacity of this person to think that you would want to talk to or be around him. He's a cheating, narcissistic, abusive person to you, and he feels so entitled to your affection that he thinks it's acceptable to treat you this way when he's the one who fucked up. He's trash, and a loser, not a prize. You need to find your self-worth. You deserve better than this. Take the silence as the gift it is. If the poison is voluntarily leaving your body, do not inject it right back in. And yes, don't blame yourself for allowing it. He's made harmful choices. That is not on you. Blaming yourself beyond taking accountability for any harmful choices you may have made is not healthy or productive. What you need to do is figure out what happened to you in your life that led you to feel it is okay for someone to treat you this way. It's a long, difficult process, but step 1 is getting this person out of your life. Step 2 is therapy. The best quote for this kind of situation will always be, you can't tell someone what to do. But if you say this makes me uncomfortable or this hurts me and their response is to keep doing it, they don't love/care for you enough to either find a compromise or to stop that behavior. If we're in a kitchen cooking, kitchen equals relationship, cooking equals working on the relationship, and I accidentally poke you with a knife, the correct response to ouch, you poked me with a knife, would be taking out the knife, saying sorry, then figuring out how/why I poked you and what I can do to keep from poking you again. His response to you was to keep leaning on the knife so the cut gets bigger and bigger and eventually you'll have a giant knife wound because he didn't care enough to put the knife away. He doesn't respect you. You are showing him that he can cheat on you, lie to you, and you'll stay with him, even though he never stopped dealing with his side piece. Break up with him. He's not worth it. When he tells you it's a bad day to do it or start things, let him know it's about to get either a whole lot better or worse depending on what he wants. Either he blocks her or you're out. Don't be the sucker for him. This is abusive. You deserve better, but you have to demand it. Good luck. I will say it straight and to the point. Stop letting him gaslight you. He hasn't stopped because he absolutely will not stop. Just give up on him because he knows that he will be able to gaslight you. You deserve to be a priority. This man will not make you a priority because he prioritizes himself more than you. Hell, he has prioritized another woman more than he has you. It will not change. It will hurt, but cut him out. He is not worth your love. Your relationship sounds very toxic and you two shouldn't be together. Just hearing your side of things is stressing me out, so I can't imagine what you're going through. You both need space to figure if this will work long term, and if you don't think it will, I don't then make a decisive decision and break up. Better to be happy alone than together and miserable. There is no consequence to his dragging things out. You are expecting him to hear you, understand, and do something to assure you. He has already demonstrated he intends to do as he please because, why not? Now he is super annoyed because you keep reminding him this remains an issue for you, and he expected you would just drop it as usual. Do something different if you want a different result. You did not trigger him, he reacted the way he did because he is deflecting from his own actions. He will not let go of her in that relationship yet. He needs the continuity and comfort from your relationship. If that was really so important to him, he would jettison her, but he thinks he can get away with it, and that is what he is doing. He becomes emotionally aggressive to stop you from leaving and or finding out the whole truth. His mental health and depression is not an excuse for cheating. Never was, never will be. He is manipulating you. You would be a complete fool to continue to have anything to do with this man. Move on with your life and let him play in his trash dump. Please leave this relationship. He's not remorseful, he's not sorry. He's lying to you. Your lives aren't that intertwined, so a clear break is always easier. Please do not let him use you for a doormat or second choice anymore. You are a bright chandelier and first and only choice, and he's not treating you that way. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.